and that lets you save.
Okay.
True Form Life.
Green look on.
Welcome to another edition of Exploring Mind and Body. I'm your host, True Form's fitness expert. Where can you find me? You can check out our True Form Facebook page. You can find Drew Taddia on Twitter. And for more health and fitness tips or contact information, check out trueformlife.com. All right, the big news I've been talking about is a brand new lifestyle detox book, which includes a 30-day meal plan. Today we have a special guest who's the only one that's tried it so far. Rozina's seeing great results both in mind and body, and she's going to tell you all about it today. I'm also talking about Halloween candy. All that and so much more coming up on...
This is Exploring Mind and Body with True Form's Drew Taddia, fitness expert on 96.5 CKFM.
All right, on this week's Exploring Mind and Body, we have Rozina with us, and she has decided that I actually asked her if she would do my meal plan because I've been working on a brand new book, and it's very close to coming out, and I've been talking about it. I've been posting a new video actually on trueformlife.com and Facebook, Trueform's Facebook page and Twitter. So I've been doing all kinds of promoting to get that going. So we have Rozina with us, and she's actually doing the plan. She's the first one to do it, and there's been minimal people that have even seen the book at all. So first of all, welcome to the show, Rozina.
Thank you.
So let's talk about yourself first so we can get the audience to know you a little better. Can you tell us anything about yourself?
I'm a teacher, teaching grade 2, and have been for about 10 years. I've always struggled with weight loss and weight gain. It's been something that bothered me for a long time. And being a teacher, I need lots of energy. So this is something that I was really looking forward to trying out.
You've been with us with fitness classes for quite some time now, at least
6 months, I think.
We got to get you a sweater. All right. How have you been able to stay with us exercise program for so long?
It's the first fitness class that I actually feel comfortable going to. I don't feel like I'm competing with other people. Just it's a place where I can be myself and other people are supportive of me, and it's not a judgmental place to be. So I enjoy going, and the feeling of belonging and the support makes me want to come to work out for the first time in my life. I want to exercise. So
you've been to other classes that haven't been quite supportive, or?
Yeah, I'd feel intimidated because I've never been the athletic type. I never was good in gym, didn't play team sports. So if I showed up at a fitness class, I felt really uncoordinated and always felt intimidated. Just didn't seem to fit in or belong.
So what is it about these classes that make the difference?
I think it's the people and the instructor, you.
Thank you.
You just kind of give us space to develop and grow at our own pace. Like there's no judgment that we all have to be at one certain level all at once, and that you're not doing your best if you're not able to do some of the exercises. Like you always give us modified versions, and nobody seems to be there to compete with each other. It's just a supportive place that we're all here to be healthy and to
come together and work out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good to hear. It's always good to hear feedback because you talk so much. I'm just kidding. So yeah, it's good to hear about classes and they're supportive, and we have a great group. So I'm fortunate to be involved with that too. So onto the book. So I kind of asked you not about 3 weeks ago now, almost 4 weeks.
Yeah, I'm starting week 4.
Okay, I asked you to try this meal plan out. So what made you decide to try it out?
I was feeling really frustrated with my own attempts to control my diet and to be healthy. I felt like I didn't really know what exactly to choose or how much to eat or when to eat. And I had tried a whole bunch of different things like cutting out carbs or doing the low calorie diet, and just nothing was happening. I didn't feel better. I didn't feel like my body was changing. I just felt like it was going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
So I was feeling very frustrated.
So you were willing to try or ready to try something else?
Yeah.
So you're 3 weeks in.
Mm-hmm.
And so tell us how you started out. You started out, I guess real quick for the viewers, this is a detox book. It's a 30-day meal plan, and it teaches about different detoxes in foods, even things that we cook with. We talk about mental detox. So it's a whole body, holistic approach to detox in general. And there's no soy, there's no gluten, there's no dairy, and there's no GMOs. So it's a very specific, intense meal plan. So I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do to get people to try it. And there you were. I just thought it would be a good fit. So that's for the viewers there, just to know what Rozina was getting into, what you were getting into. So you start out with the first week, and what does that look like for you?
It was a lot of food to eat compared to what I had in my mindset believed, I should be eating during a day. So I felt like my calories were going up and I was eating all the time. And so it worried me at first that, I'm going to be gaining hundreds of pounds on this meal plan. But I think the key word that you used was it teaches. And right. I had a whole bunch of learning to do in terms of the GMOs and metabolism and keeping your body fed. And
probably changing your mindset.
Yeah, changing my mindset into, I had thought that, your supper should be the biggest meal of the day. You should only have 3 square meals a day. And so this program showed me that you do need to feed your body in order to feel energy and to be able to lose weight and to feel better. Whereas before I felt like if I ate, it was a bad thing.
Right.
So now I feel like I'm developing a new relationship with food.
Nice. I like how you put that. It's
become more of a fuel, something that I need to give my body in order to get through my day.
Right. And you were saying that you're actually hungry now. You're looking forward to these meals 3 weeks in, as opposed to when you started, you thought it was too much food.
Yeah, I'll fight someone if they don't give me my snack now. It's like, get out of my way.
And that's good to hear. And we talked a little bit about before is how that's your metabolism speeding up. So now when you weren't eating breakfast, maybe now you're hungry in the morning.
Yes.
And you weren't having snacks because you were only having maybe 3 meals a day. And now you're hungry in between those 3 meals a day for your snacks. So that's important. How about, what would you say to people that say, well, I don't have time to prepare, or I don't have time to make all this food or eat this food throughout the day?
I was totally there. I did not think that I had time to cook meals, and I was getting up and going to work and not coming home till late. So I just felt like, the only thing I could do was eat microwave dinners or pre-prepared food. But this meal plan has showed me that I can cook. It's helped me to be organized in my workplace as well, because I'm planning ahead my meals as well as planning my work week. So I feel more in control of not only my meals, but my whole life, and feel like it's not just me just passing the days by and living passively. I'm actually taking control of what goes in my body, what I want to eat, and how my day is going to go.
All right, that's good to hear. That's fantastic. So you're 3 weeks in now. How are you able to stay within 3 weeks? This is your 4th week, and you were halfway done. So this is extreme. Like Rozina went from eating 3 meals a day.
Yeah, if that. Maybe it was one big meal at supper time sometimes.
Right. So you went from a relatively extreme, from eating 2 or 3 times a day at the most, to 6 times a day, preparing your food. Yeah. You have a full-time job, and you're coming to workouts 2-3 times a week also. So that's a big deal. I mean, you're doing fantastic. So I'm happy you're able to stay on it and continue moving forward with it.
Thanks. It feels easy to do once you're doing it, because once you feel how the changes in your body and you feel the changes in your energy, you want to do it. And so as week 1 might have been the most challenging, but after that I got into the habit of how to prepare meals. One of my meals at supper time is going to be my next meal for lunch the next day. So I just started to get in the habit, and once you start forming a habit, it just is a lot more simple.
Just comes natural.
Yeah.
So how about the mental detox? There's, well, not only at the beginning of each week, the Sunday, so you're gonna you purchase your food, you prepare it for the next week to come, and you have a grocery list of everything that you're gonna consume. And you also have mental exercises that you do at the beginning of each week. Can you talk about that, or how that's been beneficial?
I definitely think that they're good exercises. They're not something that I necessarily look forward to, because it's like trying to face the truth about yourself and touch base with what you're thinking in your head. And it's really good to do. It's just sometimes, you'd rather avoid seeing what you look like or how you're doing, or avoid thinking about how you perceive your body and how you perceive what you're doing. But it's a good check-in. So I go through and I do my measurements, and then I write down some truths about myself.
Yeah.
And those are the positive things. And then also some lies about myself, what I believe that I'll never be able to look like my role model that I have picked out, different things like that. So by listing off the lies, then I go and do the truths and try and make myself think of things that I can do. And so it forces me to be positive, and it's like it's a balanced way of thinking.
Good. All right. That's I'm super excited. I can't wait for the book to come out. I'm so happy that you've been able to go through it and stay on it and see results. That was my most, I guess that was probably my biggest fear, because this is kind of the way I've lived, and I've found results from it. And this is the way I teach. So if I put it in the book and nothing came out of it, I'd be a little stressed out. Might lose some credibility there. But I'm so happy that you're going through it and going to continue on with it. And I hope that you'll stay on it and come back and see us and let us know how it went.
For sure. Yeah, it's definitely part of my lifestyle now. So.
And that was the main goal, I guess, when we started, was for it to be a sustainable lifestyle change, as opposed to a quick 30 days and 10 pounds gone. That really wouldn't interest me much to continue on with something like that.
Yeah, no, it's something that's easy to incorporate into your life.
Thanks so much for joining us, and we'll have you back here maybe in a few weeks to see how it went.
Thank you.
Exploring Mind and Body with True Form's Drew Taddia would not be possible without the help from the following sponsors: Lens Chiropractic, AG Foods in Didsbury, CLC Fitness Center, Health Street in the Cornerstone Shopping Center Olds, and Shoppers Drug Mart, working together to help build a healthier tomorrow. For more information on True Form Life, Drew Taddia, or how to become a sponsor of Exploring Mind and Body, visit trueformlife.com.
Happy belated Halloween, everyone. That's right, it's all over with. A little sad in my eyes. Of course, there's a new holiday to look forward to, but I really enjoy Halloween. It's a lot of fun. Everyone dresses up, decorates with pumpkins or skeletons. I think everyone enjoys kids dressing up. A couple years ago at this time, I was living in Australia, where they don't celebrate Halloween. So that experience right there makes me appreciate the traditions we have right here in Canada, or North America for that matter. I like scary movies. Even the cold weather, when you can bundle up inside and watch something that might be a little scary. We talked about pumpkin nutrition with Thanksgiving not that long ago, and with the holiday tradition of Halloween, it brings along a new tradition of giving out candy while kids knock you on the doors trick-or-treating. I'd like to tell you it's Halloween. It only comes around once a year. Let the kids overindulge and do the same yourself. After all, it's a holiday. Although, I don't know if that's the best advice. There really isn't anything wrong with, let's use the word, cheating. There's nothing wrong with a treat from time to time. The problem is here, there is no from time to time. It's pretty much all the time. The average person indulges in high sugary, fatty foods. That's how we live. That's what our society knows. We go to the grocery store, buy milk and cereal for breakfast, processed meat and white bread for sandwiches, and chicken or steak for dinner. And let's not get into dessert. Are these healthy foods for the most part? No, not really. Have we been taught any different? No, not really. It's hard to blame anyone for the unhealthy way we live today. Of course, we could blame the food industry. We could blame those that produce, manufacture, or sell these foods. We could blame the government, i.e. FDA, for not protecting us better or at all. Or we could blame ourselves for not educating ourselves on the foods we consume. I wouldn't pick out one of these lists in particular. Everyone's at fault. I understand most people are just trying to get through the day. A lot of people struggle to put food on their tables, a roof over their heads, and to feed their children. We work 9-to-5 jobs, take the kids to band or a sport, and are lucky to get 6 hours of sleep when the day's over with. And then we get to do it all over again. All right, now that we've gotten every excuse out of the way, and I'm not being smart here, I understand these are challenges. Many people go through days like this their whole lives. Many people make changes too. Many people decide to make a difference in their life and don't put health